Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video at the top of this week to talk about what we have going on. First, let me say in person, kind of, welcome. I hope that you're enjoying English 112 in the first week. Hopefully you reviewed all the material that I posted last week. It wasn't very much, but just things to help you become acquainted with the course and the way the course is organized. If you have any questions about that, please do let me know. This week we're going to begin our first unit. Our first unit is writing for business purposes. What you'll notice if you have recently transitioned from English 111 to 112 is that the structure of this course is a bit different. Now, in this course, we're writing for various disciplines. So in reviewing the ICR last week, you saw that we'll be writing for business purposes, writing in the humanities, writing in the sciences, and the social sciences. So we're going to get this semester started with writing for business purposes. So what is writing for business purposes? Sending emails, creating resumes, creating cover letters, sending memos, any type of correspondence that would be used primarily in the business world. So the focus for this type of writing is just learning how to convey a message in a clear, concise way. We're really starting to think about taking our writing from this abstract thing, right, to writing for a purpose. And the purpose in many cases when it comes to business is to convey a message to a particular audience or to get a job or something like that. So what I want you to do this week is to make sure that you review all of the material in that folder. I know that it looks like a lot of links, but the assignment guidelines and the grading rubric is there. Now, when I say the assignment guidelines, it's for the main unit assignment, which is creating a resume and cover letter. You might be thinking, well, that's easy. I already have one of those. That's perfect. I am not asking you to start from scratch. If you already have a resume and cover letter, then, well, a resume, then just critique it, change it, modify it, make sure that it's up to date. I realize that some of you are relatively young and you might not feel like you have a lot to put on a resume. But think about all the things you do in the community, around your home, not necessarily around your home, but in your community, at your school, clubs, organizations, things like that. I've tried to post a lot or a number of examples of resumes so that you can use those to kind of govern yourselves in terms of structure and format. So that's the unit project, to create a resume and cover letter, but that's not due this week. This week, I just want you to become acquainted with the style of writing and those things. So make sure you review all of the material, go over that PowerPoint that says writing for business purposes or something like that. But in going over that, look at some of the features and characteristics of business writing. So then once you do that, your assignment for the week is to critique some resumes and cover letters. In doing this, it's going to be a discussion board post that you guys should be interactive in, but you're going to review the 3 posted resumes and cover letters all for the same job. You're going to decide based on your own knowledge what qualifies a person for an interview in a particular job, and then you're going to write a memo. Right? And you're going to write this memo on the discussion board. You're going to make sure that it is properly edited in terms of grammar and punctuation and things like that you should have learned in English 111 or in a previous English class at some point. But you want to make sure that your discussion board post is treated as a business writing, addressing your colleagues, other people in HR. And in that discussion board post, you're going to advocate for who deserves the job first, second, third, right? Who is worthy of at least an interview in terms of deciding who should be hired. Now, once you post initially, you want to go back and look at what your classmates posted and comment according to the directions that are on Moodle. The other thing that I want you to do this week is make sure that you go ahead and start looking for jobs or internships in and around the area or things that you might be interested in. I realize that your ultimate career goal might be to be an oncologist. Well, you can't graduate from Richmond Community College and become an oncologist, so you wouldn't want to realistically apply for that job, right? You wouldn't want to make your resume and cover letter as if you were trying to become an oncologist in 2 years, but maybe right now you want a job at Walmart, or maybe right now you want an internship at a doctor's office. So really look around. It's always beneficial if you can find a real posting, and that way you can cater your resume and cover letter to match. But if you can't find a real posting, create an idea that is realistic, okay? So you don't have to turn that in this week, but I do want you to go ahead and start working on it. It's going to be due next week. So I just wanted to kind of give you an overview of what you have to look forward to this week. Don't forget the Got Questions forum. I realize that you might legitimately not have a question, but I think it's a good place to have some less formal conversations with myself and with each other. So post questions, comments, etc. that you feel might be beneficial for the whole class. And over the course of the week, I'll be hopping on that and responding. And please do go back and read the responses, not just the ones that I post, but scroll down, right, and look at other people's questions, because it might be something that you want to know too, and the answer might be something that you need to know. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out via Moodle Messenger or email, or you can give me a call here in my office, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And have a good week.